Nah, no copyright this time. Nah, no copyright. It's gonna be the day of you and me and you and me and you and me. There's no way that I could extend this. Dang. Can extend it. Cool. Hey, sup? Nandito na pala si Brody. Ah, no, I didn't detect. Sorry. Um, sorry. My wallpaper is kind of weird. Very sussy, if you would ask me. But, yeah. I know it's very weird on my end. Is there any way? Yeah, there it is. Oh, so now I can... No, I can only adjust vertically. Dang, that sucks. Anyways, I'm trying to play Minecraft, but the problem is launching it on Linux is kinda hard unless you wanna do terminal. But don't worry though, because I have a plan. Luckily, I have a Python script. I have a Python script that allows me to launch Minecraft using this, but it has to open Visual Studio Code first before I can even, because we ain't gonna launch it on the terminal because you know how complicated that is. You would have to rely on the terminal in order to launch a Python application. It's easy though, but I don't have time for it. I don't have time for me typing something. There it is. I created a Minecraft launcher, specifically an old MC launcher for one of those, yung one of those Minecraft alpha versions. Here's what it looks like. As you can see, Minecraft version 1.0. Yeah. There's the other tab. There's the other tab that you can see. We can launch standalone files, which is cool. And then, oh, that's it. You already saved it for me. Well, we better launch it. Yeah, it is kind of cool. There it is. It launched the Minecraft for us. Look at that. That is awesome. Even me, I was kind of surprised. I was kind of surprised with all of this programming thingy that I do, which is pretty crazy. It does it for us. Wow, look at that. Then I can safely exit this because we don't actually need that. We can also exit Visual Studio Code. We don't need that either. So there it is. I guess we better launch. Sheesh. Bro be disappearing. Nice. Oh, mapasakit talaga tayo na my prize gonna be the day that you and you and me and you and you and you and me and you. Ano, song ni Kendrick Lamau. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I tried to make an ARG. I tried to make a Minecraft ARG using this version from a Minecraft ARG. Here you go. Here's my channel, and this is the videos that I uploaded. There it is. This is the new 3 right here. I'm just trying to make a Minecraft ARG. If you're interested, you can watch on these 3 things over here, which is pretty cool. I'm just trying my best to try to make a Minecraft ARG at this point, but better try that. I've been trying to make a Minecraft ARG for a while. I've been watching a lot of Minecraft ARG, so maybe I kind of had an experience. On it. The only thing that I need to have is a good storyline, new meta. We're now in full screen because I haven't visited this Minecraft version for a while because, as I said, I was busy making my Minecraft ARG thingy. I was busy to creating those. Dapat bro, gumawa ka ng ibang channel tapos daw mo i-pinost. Actually, that is a good idea. But the problem is, pag gumawa ka kasi ng new YouTube channel, lang siya, ang maximum mong pwedeng i-upload is 12 minutes. Kailangan mong magpa-verify doon, kailangan mong mag-send ng mobile number. Kaso, wala na akong SIM card. Ako, poor ass din ako. Wala akong pera, wala akong pambili ng pera ng Ginamit ko na din yung SIM card ng kay ate doon sa sa this YouTube channel nga. So wala na din. Actually it's a good idea. It is a pretty good argument. Dapat ang ginawa ko na lang ay upload ko na lang yun doon sa different channel kasi nga para maihiwalay. Kung gagawa man ako ng channel na kung saan doon ako mag-upload ng yung content nga na Minecraft ARG, baka pangalanan ko Alfie's Gameplay. It's not my real name though. Don't worry, it's not my real name. I'm not doxing myself, so yeah, don't worry. So, kaso nga lang, I don't have, yeah. YouTube limits it to specifically you can upload at 12 minutes. Mostly kasi ng mga ARGs ko, lumalagpas, nagiging 14 minutes. Mga ganon. Lumalagpas lang siya ng counting minutes, pero kasi, I'm just trying to, Pero, unfortunately, I don't know if I would. Ito nga pala yung part ng, ouch. Let me adjust the audio real quick. I think it's way too okay na. It's all good now. So, here it is. Nasa Cherry Basin Village nga pala tayo. We are on the we are in the Cherry Basin Village. Why do I hover like that? I don't know. I just pressed the By the way, yes, this is Linux. This is not Mac OS. It kind of looks like Mac OS because look at this. It kind of looks like Mac OS, but my guy, that ain't Mac OS. Kind of looks like one though. Look at that. We can, we can. It kind of looks like Mac OS, but no, it isn't. That's why I actually switched on Linux because not because of not because it's awesome, but because you can customize it at your own will. I'm not I'm not saying to everyone that we should go ahead and we all change to Linux. The only problem on the Linux on myself is the software. Actually, many people still argue that Linux is it's so hard to control with one of these. No. Actually, there's a lot of good desktop environments for Linux. There's a lot of them that you just have to find the proper one for you. Which is for me, I chose KDE Plasma, which is the thing that I use currently now. I customized it with the macOS Monterey stuff that I found on the internet that is compatible with KDE Plasma, and then I installed it. I did some configurations to make it look like macOS, and boom, there it is. It kind of looks like it. But no, it's not. You ain't gonna run any macOS applications in here, my guy. You just ain't. Walmart macOS. Nah, this is not Walmart macOS. This is This is 6.5 macOS, my guy. We have a lot of areas in here. Also, the problem that I notice with Linux at least is the problems of the drivers, specifically graphics drivers. Actually, the drivers in Intel and Nvidia, I mean Intel and AMD, they are pretty good at Linux. In fact, they are open source. But the problem is since my brother's desktop here that I'm currently using is using an Nvidia RTX 3050, so it's a little bit of a it's a little bit of a crapshoot, to be honest, because Nvidia, Nvidia is greedy, and they wouldn't let their drivers be available on open source on Linux. So that is the only problem. Even though many people are saying that the graphics driver kind of sucks. Nvidia graphics drivers kind of sucks on Linux compared to Windows. I don't see that on my end. It kind of runs very well. I don't feel any problems. I don't feel It still has hardware acceleration, which is good. If that is you're using X11. If you're not using X11, you're using Wayland. Good luck, brother, because there's no Nvidia support in there, and yes, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck so bad. Bro got the ultra realistic clouds. Yeah. That's why I love shaders. That is the only reason why I love shaders in Minecraft, because it just makes it look awesome. If I disable this, look at this. Oh my gosh, it sucks. Look at that. Honestly, no criticism here. But no offense here, but I do use the normal Minecraft texture in Bedrock Edition only. Because for some reason, it's kinda like polished, in my opinion. It's kinda like polished compared to Java. But when I use Java, the normal Java graphics, I go dizzy. Like really. Nahihilo ako pag sa ordinaryong graphics ng Minecraft. Kaya ito lang ang only way to escape the reality na nahihilo ako sa Minecraft. by turning on shaders, and also by, yeah, eating a lot of power. Kaya nga ano eh. Kaya nga nagrereklamo sa akin sila ano eh. Nagrereklamo sa akin yung mga parents ko. Sinasabi nila na ano, ang taas-taas daw ng bill namin. Taas daw ng bill namin. Kasi yes, Nvidia GPUs, they're no joke. They really cost a lot of power. The only thing that you had to remind yourself when you're building a PC is the power that it consumes. If you're already an employed boy, when you're already an employed boy, like a soldier, or at least you have a job, it's pretty fine on your end because you're the ones who's gonna pay the electric bills, right? You're supposed to be the one who pays them. But the problem is, I am a student and I still live on I still live on my parents, my parents' house. So yeah, it's a big problem. That's why I don't, as you can see, that's why even though I have my setup, I don't I don't live stream that much because the problem is it costs a lot of power, and yeah, I'm getting scolded with it. Because they're no joke. Nvidia GPUs are no joke when they suck power. When the last time I use Windows, I use Windows on my live stream last time. You see one of those, graphs on graphs on MSI Afterburner saying that the GPU is consuming 110 watts or even 120 watts. Yes, that is crazy. That is only the GPU alone. Yes, that is the GPU alone. Not even included the CPU and the other costs of the system. The thing that you have to look on wattage is the CPU and the GPU. But for a real standpoint, you better look at GPU instead kasi chances are yun yung malakas na hihigop ng power, yung GPU. Kaya pag magbi-build ka at conscious ka sa power, pero hindi mo namang care yung absurd amount of performance na kunwari sakto lang siya this and that for this game. Kung ako sa'yo, magano ka ng discrete GPU. Discrete GPUs don't need to be powered by the 6-pin or 8-pin power separately. They pull power right from the PCIe. That's why they are good. If the thing that you're focusing is yun nga. Sorry nga pala, naliligaw kasi ako. I'm lost at my empire. Yeah, my empire is that big. It's so huge. So that's why I need to use map. Let me open journey map, and I have to open the browser. If that would you. Where did it open though? Where did it open? Did it open on one of my tabs? No, it isn't. Where is it then? Oh, so nagbukas account ko. Oh, scheisse. No. Yeah, goodbye. That's what she said. Lamau. There it is. Yes. Open it on one of my thingies over here. Stop opening. It opened it from my separate account. It doesn't open them from this account that I'm currently on. I'm trying to exit you, brother. Please, parang awa mo naman. Nah, it's it opens it from my separate account. From my separate account that actually controls the YouTube channel. And yes, if you're wondering, yes, I have a separate account from my YouTube channel. And why? Because just in case that this account got compromised, I still have one from where I control the YouTube channel. And you might ask, what if this account got compromised too? Then it's sad mode. It's sad mode, exactly. There's nothing I could do. I had to beg YouTube for it first. I'm all good now. No, I'm not lost. Or sort of. I still need to configure it somehow. I'm somewhere on here. I'm actually... pupunta tayo sa dito sa island na to. Pupunta tayo dito sa island na to. I'm gonna go into this island. Nasa pa lang tayo? Nasa Luminara River. Nasa Luminara River. That's I had the reason sometimes that I hate hard drives. Because, hard drives are really slow if you ask me. Even though they are fast on Linux compared to Windows, you still need an SSD for the most part because of games like Minecraft. Look at this. This thing really seeks in very well. I mean terribly. Look, it doesn't even load chunks that fast if I use an SSD. And there's this chance of boom, yeah, epic. Look at that.